Hi everybody, it's David Lee here, Vital Health. This is a video for my past clients, our challengers, the group that's been coming mainly to the gym the last 4 months, those of you who have stuck it out, and those of you who have not. Just wanted to share with you this one principle that has really helped me over the last 22 years or so that I've been in business in Vital Health, as well as even in my own personal life. As many of you know, I've been through about 4 or 5 coaching programs in the last probably 25 years, 22 years. And like you, I didn't always listen and stick to those principles in the coaching programs. But when I made mistakes, I always went back to those audios and those books, and I would reread them. And I would try to do better and learn from those principles and apply it to my own life and to my business and to whatever situation I was in at the time. And what I realized was I always got results. Okay? So the theme or the title today I want to talk about is a principle that I learned in GYN, my last coaching program I told you about. You know, the audios that many of you have called Your Wish is Your Command, which is the intro audios, by the way, from the association that I was a part of for about 3 years. One of the main concepts that we had to know is, what are the principles that successful people live by? And one of the main things that defined people that were very successful in their field were successful people always do the right thing long enough, consistently. Okay? So successful people, all right, I'm going to say this again. Those of you listening to this, please write this down. Writing things down will really help you remember concepts, because these concepts will help you through those times in your life to make the right choices and to stick it out. So again, successful people do the right thing long enough, consistently. Okay, so the 3 key words here is successful people do the right thing long enough, okay? So that means they're at it for quite a while. They're at it for a long time. That means this isn't weeks, okay? Just to give you an understanding, it's taken me about 20 years to develop Vital Health, my system of nutrition and health and training, to a point where I am now ready to train up other trainers and nutritionists on my system. So it's taken me over 20 years to develop that. And I'm still developing it. Okay? So I'm in a coaching program right now called the 67 Steps to Success with Tai Lopez. It's an online program. And one of the things he says is, from all the research that's been done, it takes 12 to 20 years for you to master your field. 12 to 20 years. So for those of you who are in this challenge, for those of you who are trying to get in shape, I'm not saying it's going to take you 12 years, but it's going to take you, it's probably, you've lived a lifestyle of the last 20 years that's been not healthy, right? You haven't exercised, you've been eating the wrong foods for probably 20 years, many of you, 10 to 20 years. So it's not going to take probably 2-3 months for you to look like that gal who's the fitness champion on the magazine, or the fitness model, or the model. It'll probably take you at least the next 2-3 years to learn this and really get good at it. So one of the things that I said in the challenge statement, okay, when I talked to many of you on the phone, was your part in this whole challenge and your part in the program with us in Vital Health is you work hard and you don't quit. 2 words. Work hard and you don't quit. 2 statements. That means you don't quit. Doesn't matter how hard you feel. Doesn't matter if you feel sore. Doesn't matter if you don't feel like it. Doesn't matter if you didn't have enough sleep that day. You come in and you commit and you do the work. You come in and do the exercises. I don't care if you have to cut the repetitions down to half. You can come in and just do stretches if you're tired. Okay? but you come in and you follow through. I don't care if you stay home. You can stay home. Turn on the app on the website. That's why we gave you that site. And you do that 20-minute workout online. Okay? You don't quit. But as you can see, many of you, unfortunately, there's a lot of people that have quit. So in the last 4 months, 4.5 months, 4 months, I've signed up over 40 people, 35, 40 people, but I've got about 24, 20 people that are actually quite consistent with the group classes. 18 to 20. Less than half are actually coming out after a couple months. Why? They didn't mean what they said. It's the bottom line, folks. They didn't mean what they said. When they looked at that statement, and when you did your commitment sheet on commitment day, and you said you're going to stick to this, you didn't follow through. So this is the problem with so many people in our society. It's basically the main problem why most people never succeed. Okay? This includes all my bodybuilding friends and fitness champion friends over 30 years ago that I trained with in the gym for almost 8 to 10 years. We had like a rat pack. From the age of 17, when I was training in that gym, 17, 18, until I was almost 30, 31, there was a certain gym that I went to, and all of us knew each other, and we all knew each other. We hung out together. I don't know where those guys are anymore. Because when I go back to my hometown and the gyms, they're not working out, a lot of them. Very few have stuck with it. Okay? So what I'm trying to say is, the problem with so many people is they don't follow through on their commitments. And this is one of the principles I want you to get. When you don't follow through on an agreement with yourself and with others, everything else in your life starts to spiral down. This includes even your body, and your life, and your career, and your motivations, and your hobbies, and your relationships, and the blessings, okay? It's just the way it works, folks. You have to follow through. So I'm going to get back to that statement. For you to be successful in this fitness program, for you to get in shape, okay? For you to be successful in this, for you to get that body you've always wanted, because I know a lot of you have that image of your body, but you never follow through. Successful people do the right thing. What is the right thing? The right thing is you join this challenge, you join this program, right? You're learning how to eat right, you're doing the right thing. You're learning how to do the workouts and the exercises properly that Richard, myself, and Oscar is showing you. You're doing the right thing and, making sure you rest and eat the right food, to stretch your body properly. These are all right things. We're giving you coaching programs and audio so that you also have the right thinking. You do the right thing long enough. Long enough means it may take you a year. It may take you 2. It may take you 3 years. Okay? Consistently. What does consistently mean? You come to the gym like you promised, at least 2 of the 3 workouts a week. You don't come once every 2 weeks. You don't come once every 3 weeks. Some of you have been coming once a week. No, it's not enough. Some of you have missed a week and you come after 2 weeks. It's not enough. You didn't follow through. You didn't mean what you said. If you want success, folks, you need to stick to it long enough, consistently, as you promised on your goal sheets that day on commitment day when you wrote it out. You got to mean what you say, folks. This is why so many of us, so many people are not successful. Just to give you an understanding, I slept in today because I had a lot of work to do. I don't get to bed till sometimes midnight. All right? I woke up early in the morning to get some work done. I had to go back to bed. I woke up at 9 again. Had to get a lot of stuff done. Had to answer emails, text, journal, read my books. But I still had to get my 5 minutes of abs in. Made a commitment to myself. So even though I was hungry and I hadn't eaten for almost 3 hours, I still went on the chin-up bar and did my 5 minutes chin-up routine before I had my bowl of fruit. And because I'm committed to teaching you folks and coaching people about these principles that have helped me the last 22 years to become more successful, my late breakfast is sitting there on the table right now because this is important to me, because I'm committed to helping you folks out there in this group become successful. And those of you who have quit, who have stopped coming, I hope you really watch this video and listen to me and what I have to say, because I do this because I care. It's not because I'm trying to make money off you, okay? I have to make a living just like everybody else. I'm not going to apologize for that. But many of you, you've quit. I've texted some of you, you haven't replied back. You forgot the commitment you made to me and to make to yourself. And all I'm trying to tell you is this: it's going to cost you to be successful. It's going to cost you time. It's going to cost you energy. It's going to cost you inconvenience, right? It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to cause you to sometimes miss out on social events. It's going to cost you. It's going to cost you your social life. It's going to cost you a lot of things. But guess what? The benefits are going to far outweigh the cost. I'm standing in front of you in my 50s, and I'm still in the same shape I was in. In fact, I'm in better shape than I was in when I was in my early 30s. Now figure that one out, folks. All because I stayed committed and I stuck to doing the right thing when it comes to my body and my thinking long enough and consistently, and therefore I reap the benefits. That's the end of the Vital Health Talk. So whatever you do, folks, please don't quit. For your sake. Have an awesome day, everybody. Take care.